So today we have TrustFire H7R, and I want to apologize to TrustFire for not making this review earlier. I got ill and I'm still recovering, that's why my voice sounds not very good. So let's get back to review. We have the flashlight, the box. Here's some information. Comes in two colors of the headband, orange and purple, mine is purple. We have manual. We have spare O-ring, charging cable, flat USB to USB-C, and the head strap itself. So the head strap looks quite nice, but the quality of it is not very good. Here you have silicone. This is plastic. It's kind of hard to put the flashlight inside here and to remove it. Also, you cannot adjust it from here. This is only for holding. And on the back, I don't know what is this. Why there is no like plastic or rubber thing that holds it in place. Why is it like this? Also, if you take a look, this is the side, the back. Why it is not like this and it's like this? I don't know. So let's get back to the flashlight. We have three LEDs, spot, fluid and red LED, two buttons on top, and charging port for USB-C cable. And you can open it. Here's a small spring. Inside we have 21700 battery, only 4000 milliamperes, and button top. Why it's important? Because inside we have a contact and some kind of ring around it, so I think that flat tops won't work with it. And I don't actually know what is this material. This one looks plastic, at least from the back. This one, I don't know, it feels cold, but it doesn't feel like metal. So I cannot tell you about it, and I did not get the answer from TrustFire either. And UI is like this. This one controls this LED, this controls fluid LED and red. So you hold to turn it on. First it's red, first mode on wide, second mode on wide, and then blink on red and back to red. And other is spot, 4 modes, second, third and turbo. And the spot has memory, but the white LED does not have memory. If you turn it off, you start with red. And that's the UI. Also, you can double click to lock it and double click to unlock. And that's it about this flashlight. Let's take a look at the graphs and let's see how it performs in the dark. And from Runtime Graph, you can see that wide is stabilized and we have turbo on spot, also stabilized, but what I don't like that it drops and sustained brightness is very low. And here is one level below, also stabilized. And now we have hardware store light with TrustFire. This is maximum mode on wide, and it's comparable to hardware store light, but we have narrow. This is turbo, and this is way brighter than The hot whistle light, giving you very good spill and good range. Let's move to the next one. Now we have TrustFire H7R and TrustFire, and this is maximum mode on wide on Sky. This is maximum on TrustFire. Looks similar, but the tint on TrustFire is nicer. And now let's check the high beam or the narrow. And here is, this is the brightest, and this is the brightest on TrustFire. So TrustFire is better with long range. Let's go to the next one. And now we have Sky H7R and TrustFire on wide beam. This is maximum. This is maximum on Sky. This is much brighter. Can't even compare it. This is like a small lamp. Okay, and now let's move to narrow beam on Sky 1, 2. Guess this is the turbo, and this is turbo on TrustFire. And now they're very comparable. Even the spill is very comparable with both these flashlights. Maybe Sky is a bit brighter, but Sky is getting hot already. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Now we have flashlight from Armitech. This is their Wizard C2 VR, and it's only one mode. So let's compare this to narrow. And TrustFire is stronger, but colder tint. This is a warm light on Armitech, and not that powerful. Let's move to the next spot. Okay, so this is real world usage of TrustFire headlamp. And as you can see, on first mode, on wide, we can see flickering. And on second mode, there is no flickering. So this issue should be addressed in the future by TrustFire. And let's move out. Let's see how it looks. And here we are in my backyard. This is second mode. Maybe I will make it a bit higher like this. And we can see already everything. My dog. And let's power on the narrow beam. This is first mode, second mode, third mode, which is fully enough, very bright, and can be used for walking, for spotting something. And this is maximum mode, turbo, which is way too bright for normal usage. So let's use the wide beam. This is first mode, and let's move into the house. Inside it looks like this. This is second mode. It's not that bright as in video. So this is not that bright, it just looks like this. This is red. Here's how you would see in the dark with red beam. This has no flicker, as I can see. Not very far, but usable. And this is normal, which is fully enough for inside. Yeah. And nice thing that we can use wide and narrow beam at the same time. So this is full second mode on wide and third mode, I guess, on narrow. This is turbo. And this is only wide. Yeah. And my final opinion about this flashlight. I think that the flashlight itself is quite good. And only maybe complain about the batteries, that you cannot use flat tops. And that fluid does not have memory. Maybe it's a good thing, I don't know. If you turn on the fluid, it starts with red, and then you have to just press once or twice to get first or second mode on the fluid. And also you can use both wide and fluid or red. And you can control them separately. That's about it. And another complaint is about this head strap. I don't like it. And I think with the premium brand like TrustFire, they should improve this place at least and make it a bit better quality. Apart from that, I think it's great. Flashlight, headlamp, and I'll put links in video description where you can get it. And for now, that's it. So I'll see you in next reviews, and thanks for watching, and goodbye.